Welcome to Tarot Tuesday for the week of March 24th. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising. Take what resonates, and if this reading doesn't speak to you, go check out your other two signs videos for deeper messages. All right, Aries, so happy birthday, happy solar returns. We are in your season fully now. Saturn is in your sign, and it's going to sextile with Pluto on the 28th. So, with that, you are in a place where if you have a project or something that you've been putting off or just dilly-dallying on, this is a time to really just power through and get things done. There will be more determination in your movements now. Yeah, we've been very relaxed. We've been even slowed down with Mercury retrograde. For the past few months have been relatively slow moving, but now is the time where we can actually start to get things going. And then the next day we have the asteroid Juno moving into Aquarius. Juno, being Zeus's wife, is about partnerships and marriage. And so with that being in Aquarius, it's got two ways it wants to go. It either wants to be that humanitarian, making sure that all parties are satisfied, but then it also can be coming from a place of, oh man, I thought that I had beat the landscaper, but it looks like that is just the day. Oh well. Anyways, if it doesn't go that way, the other part of Aquarius is the rebel, the non-traditional, non-conforming. So that might make your partnerships in marriage a bit more unconventional. And, you know, take that for what it is. I don't normally read to asteroids. But then also next day, on the 30th, we have Venus moving into Taurus. So Venus has been in your side. It's very fiery there. But now it is in a place where it can be in its home base, because Taurus is ruled by Venus. It can be more grounded, more earthy. So you might be feeling more into your body now. Yeah, that's good for your season. So anyways, for you Aries, we're gonna pull a card from the Miss Cleo Tarot deck. I got this as a gift from an Aries, so we'll see how it goes for you. Let's see, what does Aries have going on this week? All right. Strength reversed. So Aries, it's like you don't know your own strength right now, but also just don't overexert yourself. Just because I say we take off hitting the ground running doesn't mean that you have to. If you have not been working up your stamina, your endurance, you want to start maybe walking, maybe building up that mile, 2 miles, 3 miles, whatever. And that is just a metaphor in running. You might not be a runner, but just in anything that you're trying to do right now, yeah? Okay. Because you got the devil in your past. And this is just saying that, Aries, you might be coming from a place where you have not been on the same page with people around you. We just got out of a Mercury retrograde, and it's not, like, we're still in its post shadow. So you might not necessarily be feeling like everything is back to normal post a Mercury retrograde. There's still hiccups and things, and that is just what it is. But just remember, Aries, where you end and others begin, you want to be clear. You want to have clarity about, you know, any agreements you have with other people. You want to know where you stand and where other people stand when you're engaging with people right now, because you don't know your own strength. Anyways, Four of Swords. So you're going to spend a bit of your birthday season just reflecting. So yeah, this strength reverse is really pulling through again of don't force a lot of things. Four of Swords wants you to dream into whatever it is that you want moving forward. So it might not even be all of this action that we've talked about being physically taken. This might be you're just starting to formulate ideas. And like I tell people all the time, is that if you have an idea, write it out so that you get it physically out of your body in a way. And that's like, you know, people have first drafts, second drafts, all these things that they have to go through before you get a final product. So Aries, just even getting things out of your head to a friend to feed back to you, or get it, yeah, on paper is a great way to re-look at things from a different perspective. Yeah. Okay, so King of Coins, the outcome of this week. So yeah, if you are pacing yourself and yeah, really just assessing where you are, you're going to be the King of Pentacles, which can tie to Venus moving into Taurus, a more earthy place. You're going to feel more in your body this week. But also, yeah, financially, you might be, you know, monitoring where all of the little like spending is going. Like, is it not just the world is inflated to God awful capacities? There's that too. But yeah, you might just notice places where you're like, you know what, I don't need that fucking subscription right now. Things like that. Yeah. That is what the Miss Cleo deck has for you, Aries. But we're also going to pull a card from my Enchanted Map Deck because we know that I love the bluntness, and that is what Aries season is about, the directness. And so we're going to get very direct right now. Metamorphosis reversed. Metamorphosis reversed. So that's nice. It's just saying that it's like being born like ass backwards. It is not like, it's like the last chick that made it through the egg. It is, you know, that like struggle to know which direction is up. But you know that, yeah, we did get flipped around in a Mercury retrograde in the last few weeks, and now we're just launching into your season, and you are the infant of the zodiac. You are the infant of the zodiac being birthed into a whole new timeline, and you have to think of yourself like, yeah, you just came through this birth canal into this reality, and it's completely new, and it's new for you every day. If you can try to look at the world through the lens of, yeah, just seeing things for the first time, that can help you gain perspective. That is what I have for you this week, Aries. I do hope that your birthday season is everything that you want it to be, and I'll see you next week. Bye.